Okay, welcome to another class. This is a journey on web design. So we're actually having a good time. I'm having a good time. I don't know if you're having a good time, but I believe you are having a good time. I'm just enjoying this whole process of actually, creating masterpieces on the internet, actually painting the internet with beautiful websites. All right, restructuring the outlay, the layout of the internet. I mean, that is what we do as web designers. Every single website we put up on the internet is actually shaping the internet. All right, so that makes us shapers of the future shapers, whichever one you choose. Anyway, welcome. So today, what are we going to be doing in this class? We are going to be looking at how to migrate a website from a particular host to another host. All right, so you have built a website, it's somewhere, and then you purchase a hosting account, and then you want to move it, or maybe you purchased a domain name, you want to move it. Whichever way, you could want to move a website from one point to the other for several reasons. All right, for me, like I said in another class, I usually build my website first, all right, on a temporary hosting account, and then when I'm done, later on I can now move that website. All right, so I have this construction website I have already built. You can see it right here, looking beautiful. I'm a construction website guy. I love working with those guys. Well, I have this engineering thing too, all right, because I studied engineering back then in school. Okay, so this is a construction website. We want to migrate this website from this account onto this account right here. Okay, so this whole thing will change and become this. So how do you get that done? All right, let's go. So we're going to take it step by step, right? Now, how to migrate a website. We're going to see I've actually outlined 4 steps right here. So this is 4 and this is 5. So I've actually outlined 5 steps right here that we're going to follow just to make it easy, step by step, right? So step 1, install WordPress. We've already done that, right? We've already done that. So you can go ahead and watch the other video, how to get your WordPress installed here. So we're done with step 1. Let's move on to step 2. Step 2 is create a remote storage location. Okay, that's good. So now, when we say remote storage location, I have to back up this website or store this website somewhere on the internet, all right, either remotely on the internet or locally within my laptop, all right, but I prefer to store it remotely on the internet, all right, so that it can stay there, all right, nothing can happen to it, all right, in case your laptop crash or whatever happens to it, the files will still be safe. So I prefer to use a remote storage. All right, so that's the first thing here. Create a remote storage location. Now there are several storage devices that you can use. You can use Google. All right, Google is a storage device. Your Gmail account, you can store it there as your Google Drive. You can use Dropbox. You can use even your local folder in your laptop. So several remote storage devices or storage locations that you can use. All right, so for this particular class, we're gonna be using Dropbox. All right, So if you don't have a Dropbox account, you just go ahead and create a Dropbox account. Just search for dropbox.com. all right, you can see it right here. and then it will bring you here, login or sign up. All right, so I want to sign up a new account for this particular website. I actually have an account for all my websites where I store the website files. Okay, so we're going to create one for this particular website because it's a new website. All right, so I'll now go ahead and put an email here. So I'll put the email. All right, I got my email there, and then I click on continue. Okay, brings us here, says sign up for free. All right, so I'll put my first name here and my last name, and then put a password right there. Okay, so ensure that you have all these boxes checked, at least 8 characters, 1 letter, 1 number, general character. All right, so you have all those in your password there, and then you click on agree and sign up. Boom, so that's created an account for us. I'll just go ahead and save this. Okay, now Dropbox is a freemium application, right? So it has both free and paid versions. All right, but I just want to use this to just store this particular website only, the website file. So I don't really need to go pay for it. So it has a personal, professional team, but I don't want all these ones. I just want the free one. So you come down here, continue with 2 gig Dropbox basic plan. So that's the basic plan and it's free. Okay, so I just click on it to take me to the basic plan. All right, so it says tell us about yourself. What do you want to use Dropbox for? Just put this, and then I can come here, skip step. You can follow through if you want, but me, I don't have that time, so I'm gonna skip this step. Give me my account. Boom, boom, boom. So it has created the storage account for us, as you can see right here. So it says add files or folder. So we have our storage accounts, our storage location. So step 2 is done and dusted. Create a remote storage location. Okay, so we move on to step 3. Now step 3 says back up the newly created websites. Okay, so this is our newly created website. It says to back it up. That means to go and store it on that storage location that we have just created right here. Are you seeing it now? Okay, so what do? Of course, we have to install a plugin that we can use to do that. So we'll go to the back end, come here, hover, dashboard, plugins. So what I want to install is a plugin, so I'll click on plugins to take me to the plugin installer. Straight up. Boom, so we are right here. Okay, I already have it installed, by the way. Okay, but of course if you want to install it, you already know what to do. I think I've treated it in another class. You just come up here, all right, or you come down here where it says add plugin. You just go to the plugin installer. You just come here. The plugin is Updraft, all right, UpdraftPlus So you can see here, all right, so I already have it installed and active. You can see it right here. So but if you have not installed it, it will say install here, all right, and then when you install it, it will say activate. So you can now activate it. Are you getting it now? So when you're done, you can now go ahead to now work with it. All right, so we have this installed right here, the backup plugin, which is UpdraftPlus. So the next thing to do is to now attach this website using this plugin to this storage location. You have to connect the website to this storage location so that you can store the website there. So that's what this UpdraftPlus plugin does for you. So you come over here, settings. Okay, so right here on the settings, already have all this, most of them backed up locally before. So I don't want all this, so I just come here, click on all this and say delete. It was just backing up the database all this while, and that's a good thing. So I'll just delete everything right there. I want to back up a fresh one now. Okay, so what do? You come over to the settings column here and then you click settings. Now it brings up these boxes here. It says daily, files backup schedule daily. For me, I prefer to do weekly, once a week. You can do daily, you can do bi-weekly. All right, it's up to you. I prefer to do once a week. Database backup, I put weekly. All right, and then one file. All right, so you can see all the options, all right, for storing your website. You have Updraft Vault, you have FTP, you have this cloud, Microsoft, Dropbox, Amazon, Google Drive, blah 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 blah. Even in your email, you can use your email as a storage location. Okay, so for me, I want to use Dropbox because we've already created a Dropbox account. So I click on Dropbox and then you come over here, save changes. All right, so it brings up this dialog box. Follow the link to authorize access to your Dropbox accounts. Okay, you will not be able to back up to Dropbox without it. So you can see this is very, very important. All right, so what step are we now? We are on back of the newly created websites. All right, so that's what we're trying to do. Okay, we are now on step 4, which is to install the backup plugin on Word. Okay, so we are in step 3 right here. Okay, backup the newly created website. All right, so that's where we are at. So come here, you click on this. Okay, so it brings up this dialog here and you say allow. All right, just read this. You like to edit, like to have access to the website, so you say allow. Okay, so it brings this up. You just click on complete setup. All right, okay, while trying to do that, it logs you out, so you can log in back again, and then you click on complete setup again. Boom. All right, so our website is now connected to the remote storage location. You can see right here is connected. Okay, it's connected. Okay, so what do we do next? What we should do next is to now back up the website. All right, that's it. Back up the newly created websites. All right, so that's what we're going to do right here. So to back up, you come over here where you have this blue big button that says backup, then click on it. So you see all this is include your database, include your files, and then send this backup to remote storage. Okay, so you come here and click backup now. And then this one that says only allow backup to be deleted manually. Well, this is optional. All right, for me, I like to leave it unchecked. You can check it if you want. When you check it, it means that you can only delete the backup manually. All right, so but it's up to you. So I say backup now, and then okay. Then you come over here, see all the things it's going to back up. It's going to back up the plugins, it's going to back up the themes, the uploads, and any other directories. And then it says send this backup to the remote storage, which is the main thing we want to do. So ensure that this box is checked. All right, then backup now. Okay, our backup has started, so you just give it a few minutes to back up the website to the storage location that we have created. Okay, so when it finishes backing up, we're going to come back and continue. So let me just take a sip of juice and listen to some good music while the backup is going on. Cha-cha. Okay, boom, you can see our backup is complete. All the 5 folders are in place: the database, the plugin, the themes, the uploads, and others. All right, so we have that done. We have completed step 3, backup the newly created website. All right, so we'll move on to step 4, which is to install the backup plugin on the WordPress website. Now this is the new WordPress that we just installed. So what we do is to install that same plugin, right? That same plugin, this UpdraftPlus plugin that we install here, will also install it on this website and connect it to this same account, right? Because now we have stored the website here, so we're going to connect this and also so that we can be able to bring it right here. Okay, so the first thing we do here after backend is up is to, now we can go ahead and disconnect this particular account right here. All right, you can disconnect it. So you come to settings right here. So you come under here, you can send backup to this location, and then here follow this link to remove these settings for Dropbox. So you can click here to disconnect this from the Dropbox. Okay, this site is disconnected because we've already stored it right here. So let me check. Can see. So let's remove this. Okay. So if we open it up, you see right here it has stored our website files right here. All right, so let's go over to the back end of this account. All right, so this is the back end right here. So we'll come over here, add plugin. So the same way, like I said before, you come here, UpdraftPlus. So it will bring it up from the WordPress plugin repository. You can see here UpdraftPlus WP backup and migration plugin. So install now. You just give it a few seconds to install. Boom, you can see it has installed and the activate button is blue, so we can go ahead and activate it right up. Okay, here we are. So it has been installed. You can go ahead and remove this. Alright, so what we need to do now, go to the settings to connect it to UpdraftPlus, okay, our remote storage. That's what we need to do. Okay, go to settings, just like before, okay, just like before. Come over here to set the storage frequency. I put these on weekly, same way as the other one. Then put this as one file, one. Alright, then you come under here, Dropbox. You find the Dropbox here, then you click it, and then you come up here, save changes. Alright, so it will bring up this for us to connect it and give access. It says follow the link to authorize access to your Dropbox account. You will not be able to back up to Dropbox without it. So click it. So while you're doing this, make sure that the Dropbox account that you want to back this up, or that you want to bring the website from, is open. All right, you are logged into it. So come here, complete setup. So to log you out, then you ensure to log in again. This is why you must have your username and password handy. Okay, log in. Alright, comes back here again. So we'll say setup. So first of all, let me save this. So complete setup. Boom. You can see now it has connected these new websites right here to our storage location. Okay, so we are done with that step, which is to install the backup plugin on WordPress and then connect the website to this remote storage. So that's what we just did. Now we've connected this website to our remote storage where we have stored the website for migration. All right, so what's the next step? I think there's one last step. All right, I think that step is to scan storage location. Step 6. I didn't put it here. Scan remote storage. So scan it. Alright, so let's go back. So you come over here, you see existing backup, there is none, and then you see where it says rescan remote storage, right? You click on it and then OK. Boom, you can see it has brought up all the files from our storage location. All these files here, it has brought them up into this website. All right, so we have one more step to go, but let me add it right here. Step 7, which is to restore files. Yep, so let's go. So the files are already brought in here on our back end. So you come over here where you see restore and just click on it. So it brings up this page here. So you now click everything, the plugins, the theme, uploads, orders, and the database. And then you come over here, next. Okay, so it's restoring all our files, migrating them from the storage location to this new location. Easy peasy. Again, you just hang on. You can do whatever it is that you do. For me, I like to take a little cup of juice while listening to my favorite song. For many people, they want to do any other thing. Somebody may want to go and smoke marijuana. Someone else may want to go and do something else. Come on, man, you shouldn't be smoking marijuana as a website designer. just kidding, right? So let's just wait for a few minutes while it migrates the files. Okay, so we're almost done. When it gets right here, it will pause and ask for your permission to restore. So it has migrated all the files to this particular website now, but it needs permission to restore the website, right? And then ensure that this checkbox here is checked. All right, search and replace site location in a database. That means to migrate. That's exactly our objective here. Okay, so go ahead and give it permission to restore. Again, you wait a few minutes while it's restoring. You can see restoration in progress. Okay, sometimes while restoring, it will log you out and require you to log back in, so you can just log in again. Boom, you can see restore successful. So it has successfully migrated and restored our website files. So you come over here, return to updraft configuration. Boom, done, and done. All right, so your backup has been restored. Okay, so what that means is this website right here, we have successfully moved it into this website. So what you need to do is just to refresh, and boom. Are you seeing it now? Yeah, all the files, everything has been moved, migrated into this particular website, right? So that is how it works. That is how it works. Okay, that's how it works. All right, so you can see here, if you like, you can just move to the front from here. So be sure that everything has been moved, right? All the pictures, all the images, every single thing has been moved. You can just check out the pages. So you just make sure that everything is okay, everything is intact. Okay, so I'm just going through the website now, and I can see that there are some images that are not appearing. There are images here, but they are not appearing. So it means the backup was not properly done, or the restoration was not properly done. So what do I need to do? Just have to go back and restore again, or check what's wrong. So first and foremost, I have to delete old files here. Okay, so let's go ahead and delete the old files. Then go back. Then let's check the front end and see. Okay, they still are not showing. So that means we're going to have to restore again. Alright, so we'll go back to the back end. And then look for Updraft. Alright, so I still have the files here. So let's go ahead and restore again. Plugins. Let's have everything here checked. And next. Okay, boom, so it's done restoring. So let's go back to Updraft configuration. Alright, so here we are. Let's go to the front end to see. Okay, right. Alright, we got everything intact. You can see all the images are back right here. Alright, so the restoration wasn't properly done. So if you have such a situation, you go back and restore again. So we can see everything is back up and running. Yeah, all our videos, all our pictures, images, everything is back up. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Alright, everything is back up. Everything has been restored. Yeah. Okay. Last but not the least, contact page. Boom, everything in place. So that's how you check everything. Make sure that the whole website, files, images, videos, everything has been properly backed up, restored. Okay, and when that is done, you now go back and delete the old files. So let's go to Updraft. Yeah, we can now delete old files. Yeah, everything is clean. Go back. Okay, so we are good now. Let's go back to our front end to see. Alright, we're good. Okay, so there you have it, how to migrate your website from one account to the other. Believe you got value from this. We followed all the steps from step 1 to step 7. The first step is install WordPress. To install the WordPress, after you've gotten the hosting, you install the WordPress on your hosting account, and then you create a remote storage location. And then step 3, back up the newly created website. Step 4, install the backup plugin on the WordPress. And then step 5, connect the website to the remote storage. Step 6, scan remote storage. And then step 7, restore the files. So we have our website reinstated on the new hosting and domain name that we have bought. So this project is completed, ready to deliver to the client and have the bank account ringing. Brum, 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 brum. I'm sure you got value from this class. I'll see you in the next class. Bye for now.